Yeah, I did it. I'm not completely useless. Is one on the speaker? Maxed out. VoIP. VoIP. No. Talking to strangers? Randomly in a squad? Couldn't be me. Pocket. Rate my wall meat. Rate it. I think my pulsating wall meat. Rate my meat. Go on. Rate it. Take it 90 out of 10. Nice. Perfect. Perfect score. Me too. See. Anybody want to do steel path incursions? It's rolled over. Start. That's fine. I can just roll. I need steel essence. I've been neglecting my duties of getting steel essence. Thank you, alert. Oh, every time.
Is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
I really need to start looking when these are arc-wing. Twitch, you want to see? I'm gonna fight Twitch. You get 3 former tomorrow for your day login? Very nice. Oh, all my homies login. I own. Loves Forma. They make builds happen.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
I think the galvanized what affects arc melee is always a wild time. It is a criminally overlooked thing. Kind of fun. Kind of fun, the janky things. It reminds me of old Warframe. It's kind of fun. A little bit janky. A little bit funny. Never really know what's going to work or not work. The wildest of mechanics. Eat ton of it. Chuckle when on save for me realizing it. Hate arc missions. So I played I'm not kidding when I tell you most of my content is teaching y'all. That's most of my content. I don't know what to do with myself otherwise. Before I started streaming this game, I'd log on for new content or play for this or that. Just discover builds, play around and stuff. Like, I went through the whole, like, there's nothing to do on Warframe. I went through that phase multiple times. It's healthy to take breaks. I just kind of, did it all thing. If you're ever wondering why I have so many, like EDA and Duviri is always just like, another day that ends in Y. It's amusing to me. Like, it almost feels like the content was made for me, which, to be fair, you've been playing for a long time and you're a veteran player. It does cater to that. So, which is what EDA was meant for, was late game players and people that kind of shy away from it. It was probably not meant for them. So, they're like, I have to build all these things. Like, I guess. You could also do Netra cells. Content's maybe not for you, Like Duviri, they give you default builds and decrees, so it's kind of like whatever, you know what I mean? Like you can make anything work in Duviri with the decrees. But you don't get that in EDA. That's because it's meant for people to have a lot of things built. And they're kind of bored. And want a reason to pull out their ridiculously old, their ambassador for some reason. Nice snap. Love that for you. Ooh. 50,000 Kuvo. Every single booster is 7 days. Or 30,000 Endo. Goal Zimmer 30. 7 doubles away. Hey, that works. I didn't ever go for MR. I wanted to get all the Warframes. And then I kind of eventually just did it. I don't know. There was like a double. I was bored. There was nothing to do in the game. There was a double affinity weekend. I was like, oh, fine. I sat at like MR 20 or 21 forever. At the time, MR 27 was max. MR 30 becomes easier to get every single year. Just because there's more easy stuff to get. I think I get the boosters. Yeah. I just enjoy teaching people now. Having a good time. Doing builds. It's my late game. Bringing y'all up. Boost.
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
Next, you don't farm for frames, don't you? Yeah, I mean, frames are a good one. They're tools. There's just some frames that make something. Actually, there's oftentimes a certain classification or group of frames or strategies that make things just easier in the game. I look at them more as like a tool set. I play everything. If I only played one thing, I'd get really bored really fast.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The tower's neural sentry has turned these soldiers into mindless attack drones. You need to take them out.
It's also like the forbidden fruit thing. I know it makes things faster. So it's like a conscious decision I have to make to not run like efficient farming stuff. That's why I always use Chroma for Profit Taker. Because I like credits. I don't know. That's so stupid. Yeah, no, it was a fun one. I'm glad you like it. Hey, yo.
Felipe 2 has subscribed.
Hello. For the tier 1 sub. You Cody. Handsome. Ooh, me? No. I'm just a little guy. What do you mean? The tier 1 sub, friend. How's your day going? How's your 24th going? Just doing the Steel Path incursions. Just vibing out, streaming. I got nothing else to do today. Here's a place for people to hang. Yeah, what you up to? Other than being so generous.
Each enemy
What song
is
is this?
more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Sorry to hear that, friend.
Still detecting a lot of
Well,
infestation.
I'm here for it if you need it.
Clean it up.
Just a bit anxious myself. Nothing too catastrophic there. Holidays are a reminder for me.
A juggernaut nearby? It will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
Very agreed. Warframe has been a nice distraction. Streaming stuff. He's a cutie.
The juggernaut. I think you made it angry. Good work.
You like to do something in Warframe? Potato. You have anything you need to run? How do you want to join along? Have you coffee, no meal? Fair enough. Very fun, potato. Ooh, lovely 52 million there. After that, okay. I'll say I'm not going anywhere, so. Have to do Hex finale. Woo. Very fun.
There's a heavy unit approaching. The enemy is broken.
That for you,
Well done.
Aiden.
Now get to extraction.
Who is it that asked me? Was it you, Hazerold? Somebody asked me how I do this move when I heavy attack. And I didn't know that that was like, it was just in my muscle memory. Like I tap control whenever I heavy attack. So I'll be like running and I will like tap control and kind of like slide forward, get an extra out of it.
Conquer the foe. So
I was just, Ingrained in my old muscle memory that I even forgot that's a thing. You build your Stalta very low key. So comfy. I love that. The spinny spinny. Yeah. I didn't even realize I was doing it. Just because it's been ingrained in my muscle memory for so long. Because it's like, I want to be over there, but I want to heavy attack. I could spend my time, like, I lengthen the amount, like, I add reach to my weapon by doing it. Because I'm swinging the entire time. And so I'm, like, getting more area out of my heavy attack. It's almost like, it's kind of like putting a reach mod on, or a range mod on your melee, you know? Just kind of extends that out. It's very micro and not necessary at all, but just kind of something tee-hee fun to do. Other than that, yeah. More Loki players. Yeah. Makes me so happy. Potato. Hold events. Oh. Getting knocked out. HP.
Enemy is more powerful than before.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something I do. Like,
Mastery of the Tenno arsenal.
I can't express to you enough. I can't express to chat enough, like, how bored I was at one point. Like, the time before Railjack was very, played a little too much. Yeah. Gotten into the micro, especially with Melee 2.0.
We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare.
Ah, he's my boy.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Terminal spotted.
It's my starter frame.
And prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
It'd be lazy. Get the cyber. Hey, you'll get it eventually. Just shy away from doing the excavations dailies, and you get there eventually. Everything in the game will happen eventually. I love this frozen lollipop of a weapon. Aesthetically makes me so happy with the saturation with Ember Heirloom. Also just works good with it.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I'm not even like, I'm not even using Wrathful Advanced. I'm getting like tier 5, tier 6 crits. You know, a lot of times tier 4, tier 5, around there. Like I'm well beyond the necessary amount as far as crit goes. Fuck, hit anything. I can't even heavy attack these guys. They die too fast. I don't remember this. I have 2 ribbons for this thing. I don't know, I thing is nuts even without the ribbon. The only time was the Ruvox. The Ruvox for a short time before the Reflex? Is it Reflex? Yeah, Galvanized Reflex or whatever. Before all those new Galvanized Melee come out,
Drop me in.
that was the only time that like you get a noticeable increase in your effectiveness.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Yeah, I missed.
Inbound.
Everything dies before I can heavy attack it. $36 million. Oh. If I have a way to keep this survivable, I would take it a level cap. I don't have a way to make it survivable, so it would do terribly. It's too far invested into damage. Which makes it very funny for big numbers on base 2 path, and it's a very fun of fun. But not necessary.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
Damage reduction is not the pick for survival. Not to be confused. Regular survival, not the mission type. You wonder meant what I stood. $32.
We are finished here. Move on.
What kind of coffee you got there, potato? Gonna share? I could go for some coffee. 59 million. Surprise exterminate for me? Yippee. I love this, like, weapons platform Ember build. I've been waiting to use it. I've been waiting for them to Pablo to make this change for a minute. I hate this so much. Yeah, meat. Kind of weak in comparison, you know? Don't have to build that though. No, no. Oh. There's an alkalite there for a moment. Oops.
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Need to get that aura mod we have. Run more armies. Oh, Swift Momentum? I like Swift Momentum. It's nice. I used to run it on everything all the time. To me, it was just... It made sense. Especially before Galvanized mods. It made a lot of sense. Thanks. Oof. Why can I just throw this on there for now?
Accept your death.
Why does it make the Zors better? I mean, oh, you mean Ready Steel. Ready Steel is what you want to use for the
Life
Zors.
support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Bonk. Bean. Got an ad coming up soon. But yeah, her steel's great. It gives you that initial combo like we talked about earlier.
Life support on the way.
I love this setup because it's a nice mix of melee influence and big number. Like, I get my big number but I also get my melee influence. I gotta have my cake and eat it too. I got my 44 or 59 millions. But
Delivered a life support capsule to the area.
I also get
Activating
other
it will
things.
buy you more time.
Nice. I don't know. I like it. You can see they're already sealed instead. Oh, if you're trying to do Zorus things, yeah, 100%. I mean, that's just any initial combo, like heavy attack spam build. You have like Tenno and heavy attack spam. That's kind of your two melees generally. Tier 6 crit. Tier 6 crit. Yeah, if you're trying to do, to me anyway, if you're trying to do a Tenno, Swift Momentum is nice because it gives you more combo. You know, it gives you more combo duration. Combo duration is quality of life in most situations, unless you're doing heavy attack spam. If you're doing heavy attack spam, you're trying to get as much initial combo, and at that point, ready steal. That's the thought process behind it. I'm not too deep. Potato. Let's see anything. Just die very quickly.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Oh, yeah. You don't put Tenno on the what you got. It's not worth putting Tenno on Zazorus. Better off putting like Whirlwind or something. That's just any play, really. What kind of coffee you got? Would give me some coffee? I want some coffee. Coffee sounds nice. Thanks, Abe.
1P3RR has subscribed.
Oliver, I'm gonna Prime sub gaming. We're gonna choose one person. You chose me. Thanks, friend. Appreciate you.
Cheese.
Pablo 1030 has donated their soul to become a meat.
Pablo, thank you for the follow. Timing. Hopefully not caught in an ad jail. Get rid of pre-rolls. Again, thank you, Oliver, for the Prime sub. They're kind of you. Hey everyone, hoping you're having a great day. I am. Just chilling out, hanging out, meeting new friends and stuff. How are you? How's your day? You having fun with new content? If you're celebrating the holiday, how we doing with you?
Has arrived.